Let's try that again. All right. Hello, mamas. This is Coach Tina, and I am with Oil of Joy. That's my blog. Welcome to my YouTube channel that I'm trying to get kind of rolling here. Seems like I've had a fair amount of requests of people to show how I do things allergy friendly. So today I am making, they are called Aunty Pearl's Muffins. I'll kind of show you. I got my little iPad over here that I get my recipe off of. So there's Aunty Pearl's Muffins, and we are going to make these egg free today. So, because you know, well, maybe you don't know, but I am egg free. I avoid a lot of allergens on THM, and I've been at THM since 2013. And eggs is definitely one of the things I do not have. Not baked, not fried, not anyway. I don't eat eggs. So anyways, I'm always working to tweak and change up recipes so that they work for me. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make a gelatin egg for you. In here, this recipe calls for 1/3 cup of liquid egg whites. And obviously I'm not going to use that. So I have in here 3 tablespoons of water, and I'm going to put in some gelatin with that. And normally a gelatin egg calls for 1 tablespoon of gelatin to 3 tablespoons water, but I think that ratio is a little bit thick. And so I'm going to do a little less. So I'm going to do 2 teaspoons. And it also depends on the application. Okay. So this is warm water. So I just put in 2 teaspoons of gelatin. And I'm going to kind of stir that up and kind of see how she rolls out. And I did that first because that mixture needs to sit for a few minutes while we put together the rest of the things. Now I keep my gelatin in a container like this. This does not happen to be, no, this is Now brand. I was trying to remember if I got this from THM or not, but this is actually Now brand gelatin. And I like it. I like THM brand. I like Now. I like Great Lakes. There's quite a few I like. Okay, so anyways, so now the recipe, I'm not going to give you the specific measurements of the ingredients because that would violate the copyright laws for the cookbook, but this came out of Trim Healthy Future, which I will link below with an affiliate link so that you can go buy it from the THM website. I hope a lot of you got it. If you didn't have it at the last sale, they had it on sale for $20, which was really a great deal. But I will tell you the ingredients I'm putting in. I just won't give you measurements, and I'm really sorry, and I cannot post the recipe because of copyright law. So you will need to purchase the book if you want to make this particular recipe. Alrighty, so in here I have oat flour. I buy pre-ground oat flour because I have to make so many things due to my allergies that anywhere I can take a shortcut, I do. So this is pre-ground, pre-measured oat flour. And the next thing we're going to add to that is the whole old-fashioned oats, which I use sprouted oats. I'll show you what I use. Now, some people don't like these. I do. And they're already sprouted, so they're a little easier on the blood sugar. And so that's what I put into here was those oats. All right, and then the next thing it calls for is Gentle Sweet, and I have that there pre-measured out. Now, I interchange Gentle Sweet for Sweet Blend. The thing I do is I just cut back the Sweet Blend by about half of what it calls for the Gentle Sweet, and I find that's a really good conversion. And I don't always keep Gentle Sweet on hand, but I happen to have been to the store not that long ago, so I have it. And the next is cinnamon, which I like a lot of cinnamon, so I'm actually going to put in a little more than they call for in their recipe because I put cinnamon in everything. I love it. I just love it. All right, and then next we're going to add some salt. It says about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I don't really measure this. I kind of eyeball it. Is that bad? Do you guys do that? I know science, like baking is a science, and for me it's been like an art form. I just throw things together. It's just how I've always done it. Okay, and then we're calling for baking powder, and that is going to get measured in. And I have all these nifty containers for my goods here. If you guys are interested in those, I'll give you an affiliate link below. I got them on Amazon and I love them. And next is baking soda. Oops, you know what I just realized? I didn't put enough baking powder in it. We're gonna add a little bit more. But these keep everything fresh. It also keeps everything bug-free. I love it. And it also makes it so that I don't have all these bags everywhere trying to fall out of my pantry, so it's fantastic. Okay, so there we have all of our dry goods, and one thing, well, I can use this here. So now we're gonna mix this up. Now, see my gentle sweet kind of has a tendency to do that. So I try to grab out any really obvious chunks and break them up because we do not want big pieces of gentle sweet left over, right? We're looking for a nice consistency. And yes, I did wash before I started this, and so please forgive my hands being right in my baked goods, but it's how I roll. Once again, that artist part of me, the artistic side of me just is like, jump all in. Oh, there's another big chunk. I guess I tried to break it up before I even started this video, but apparently I was a little unsuccessful. Okay, so we gave that a good mix. So the next thing that it calls to do is to mix your wet ingredients. So here I have milk. This is coconut milk. I can't use almond, no almonds for me. So no almond milk for me at all. I'm gonna just give my little gelatin egg here a quick stir, and that's actually looking really good. One of the things about gelatin eggs, I love them because they help bind together a recipe, but they do not help with leavening a recipe, okay? So they're great for holding things together, especially in an S recipe. I like them for cookies and things like that. They help hold them together and make them so you can pick up your cookie or your, you know, whatever, as long as it's cool. If you're trying to eat something that's hot, the gelatin stays soft. So it has to be something that'll cool. So like for pizza, if you like your pizza hot, I do, it doesn't work so good for that. All right, so we have milk, we have applesauce. So I'm gonna combine those together because we're gonna mix all of our wet and our dries up. So I'm just mixing those guys. And then this is supposed to be 1/3 cup of egg white, and obviously it's not, so I'm gonna actually, I decided, kind of last minute, this is how I roll. I'm gonna put this in here and measure out till we hit about 1/3 cup of liquid. I'm gonna see what we're at right now. Let's see, we're really close. Actually, we are spot on. Okay, so this is gonna work perfectly. So I'm gonna take that gelatin egg and pour it into my other liquids and give that a stir. That looks really good. So it says mix dry ingredients, wet followed, and then followed by all your dry ingredients. So I have my apples, my raisins, and my walnuts that I chopped up fine here. So we're gonna mix that together. All right, and I love, love, love making muffins, mamas. This is like, muffin making is a favorite because I love having things on hand for snacks, for dessert, for breakfast when I'm on the run, for breakfast when I'm sitting at home enjoying tea, for whatever. I just love having muffins because I'm gonna do this work today, and we are going to have muffins for the whole week. Or I can freeze them and I can have them for a while and pull them out later. But actually today I have a friend coming over, and I thought it would be fun to make muffins for her. So she's coming for tea, and we're gonna just spend a little time together. We haven't got to see each other in a while, and so I am super excited about that possibility. All right, so we've got that kind of mixed together. I wanted to give it just kind of a quick minute there to set up. And now we are going to toss in our apple, which I pre-chopped. You can see it's pretty small little cubes of apple there. And then my raisins, I also kind of broke them apart because they were getting a little stuck to each other. Well, you know what? This calls for vanilla. I forgot, but I'm not going to worry about it. That's how life rolls sometimes. And then 2 tablespoons of finely diced pecans, or you could use whatever nut, or if you don't like nuts in your muffins, leave them out. If you don't like raisins in your muffins, leave them out. This recipe I actually think could be incredibly versatile. Oh, I think, yeah, this is the one I played with, and I made it a zucchini muffin, and it was delicious. I could see it as a carrot cake muffin. I could see it as a pumpkin muffin. And then you could omit or add in as you please. Just make sure that you're following the rules of THM. Not too much in the way of fat. You know, if you're gonna do nuts, keep it really minimal. Not too much in the way of extra sugars, that kind of thing. Okay, there we got it. Mixed up muffins ready to roll. So I have let me see, right here, hold on. I have here my muffin pan, and I already got it ready to go. So, and I love these silicone muffin pans. I will also link this for you if you're interested. I love these because muffins come out beautifully. I already pre-sprayed it with my little coconut oil spray, and you can see right back here, I have my cooling rack set up and ready to go. So I am going to quickly fill this with you hanging out with me. And I love these scoops too. If you don't have these scoops, oh my gosh. I have these with a small, this size, and a large scoop, and they are just total lifesavers. They make everything easier, and I adore them. Okay. Oh, I hope my friend really likes these muffins. She's been curious about THM, so I thought, oh, this would be fun to share with her, a good THM treat. And I already know Auntie Pearl's muffins are super duper delicious, so I think she'll like them. I hope she likes them. We'll see. I'm just excited to get time with my friend. That's really the biggest thing of all. I had decided, I keep a prayer journal, and it's kind of a daily journal, and I had decided through February, although we don't really do much for Valentine's. Boy, I'm gonna have to fill these up more. We don't really do much for Valentine's, but since it's kind of, you know, the love month and all that kind of stuff, I had decided I wanted to try to bless people intentionally throughout this month. And so I'm hoping this is a way that might bless my friend. She's had a lot going on. So she's been a really busy lady, and I haven't hardly got to see her, and I'm really excited to reconnect and spend some time with her. So let's see here. We are almost there. Boy, this batter makes a lot. These are going to be some nice sized muffins here. And now, just so you know, generally speaking, I would say 2 muffins is a reasonable serving for a meal. And I will always round this out with, well, for me, tea. I don't drink coffee, but if you like coffee, you can do it too. Add collagen or some other kind of protein powder to it. And then you're getting that little protein boost. These will probably, I mean, without measuring it out, I'm going to guess you're going to get somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 or 6 grams of protein, maybe a little more. This is 2, no, probably 5 or 6 is about right on. But if someone knows, please correct me in the comments below. But yeah, so 5 or 6. And so if I add in a scoop of collagen, that's 11 grams of protein. So you're hitting at about 17 or 18 with your tea. So that's kind of a perfect number. I'm going to pop these in the oven. They take about 25, 30 minutes or so, and they'll be done. And when they are done, I will plate them up and show them to you. Oh, and there's a glaze for these too, which I don't think I made the glaze last time, but I'm going to try this time. All right. Anyways, I'll be back momentarily. Okay, mamas, we're back. Several hours has passed. My girlfriend came and spent the afternoon with me, and it was wonderful. I got to share these amazing muffins with her, which I think I might have already mentioned, but it's been a little while now since I made that first part of the video. I have made these before, but I made them zucchini muffins, and I've never made them the way that they were written in the cookbook. Oh my word, these are delicious. And I did make the glaze on top, which is just a mixture of a little on-plan milk with a little bit of gentle sweet stirred together and then drizzled over the top. And boy, did it make a big difference. Bumped up that sweet value, which my friend that was here is not a Trim Healthy Mama member. And so I asked her for her legitimate opinion of the muffins, and she said they were delicious. She said they do taste like they're a healthier muffin, so probably not as sweet as she's accustomed to. And she said basically it just didn't taste like a really sweet store-bought type of muffin, but she said they were really good, and she actually took some home. So that was a bonus. So I'm going to show you my finished product. And yes, I'm realizing I need a light, I think, from the other side because I can see shadows on me. So I'm sorry it's so dark, but like I said, it's been a few hours, so it's dark outside now. So anyways, here we go. Finished muffins, beautiful, delicious, yummy. This is all that's left because I let her take home a few of them. But I hope that you guys give this one a try. They came out so good. They hold together beautifully. The gelatin egg is doing its job. And you know, honestly, you could probably even try these without the gelatin egg, and my guess is that they would work out just fine. But I like getting that extra little bit of gelatin you know, get those superfoods in any way we can. So anyway, I highly recommend you try Auntie Pearl's muffins. They are in Trim Healthy Future. And I just thank you for being along for the ride. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I'll be having more videos coming out very soon. We'll talk to you later. Bye.